Hey, what's up, everybody? Good morning. It's your big homie Chico Sam, man. So this morning I'm walking out the house and it's cold. So I grabbed this flannel, and my wife's like, "What? You wearing red?" I was like, "Yeah, I wear red before. I mean, I hardly ever wear red, but I wear it, you know." And then I was kind of like tripped out because I remembered that, like back in the '90s, even in the 2000s, man, when I would wear red, people would like be, "Hey Sam, what's up, man? You a blood now? You a blood? Que esto que el otro?" Like, nah, man. Just because I wear red don't mean nothing. I mean, first of all, man, I'm old. You know what I'm saying? I'm not active. I'm not banging. I'm not claiming shit. I wear what the fuck I want. I mean, if it looks good, it looks good. To me, that all that stuff right there doesn't matter. So I remember, back in the days when I was growing up, like in the 80s, nobody really cared, man. Nobody really cared, not even the gangs and the barrios. The gangs and the barrios over here back in those days, homie, to be honest, were more about that. Their barrios, their sections, their areas, the projects, whatever they used to patrol, wherever they used to roam, you know what I mean, wherever they were posted up. That was their, objective. They weren't worried about colors, man. Matter of fact, the gangs from back then, not only did they not wear colors, they were mixed race. There was white boys, there was black dudes, there was even Chinos in Mexican gangs, there was even Italians sometimes in Mexican gangs back in the days. It was mixed race. It wasn't about the colors or race or nothing like that. It was more about your neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? And most of the time it was made up by the less fortunate, the poor people, the low income people. That's what it was about. It wasn't until 1998 when that movie Colors came out. That's when that shit started, everybody started going crazy, Everybody like, oh my God, I'm a Crip. I'm a Mexican Crip. If you went to LA back then with that shit and claiming that if you were Mexican and you claimed a Crip, man, your ass would get popped. Your ass would get smoked because they didn't play that shit over there, man. Matter of fact, the Bloods and the Crips were exclusively African American gang, and back then in California, bro, I mean they man, you know what I'm saying? They might have had one or two, but it was really frowned up on, If you even in the movie itself, Colors. I mean, if you ever watched that movie in Colors, if you pay close attention, there's black dudes in the Mexican gangs. So after that movie came out, everybody wanted to be Bloods and Crips. And ever since then, that's what it's been about. Especially in Houston. Houston was it's always been like a mixed city. They go with what's popular, what was popping and shit, what's trendy. It's a trendy city, Houston. They go through fads and phases, and like right now they're going through that Edgar stage and shit like that, But back then, everybody wanted to be what was popular. They didn't know about sureños, norteños. They didn't know California gang politics. They just it's like now, with the Tekashi 69. That fool in the beginning was a Crip, and then all of a sudden he was a Blood or some shit like that. I don't know. I don't follow that cocksucker too much, That's not my thing, So just I wear whatever color I want, homie. You know what I'm saying? I'm not banging, I'm not active, I'm not claiming nothing. I never come on here and claim shit. Houston before the 90s was a whole different town, man. A whole different city, a whole different world, We didn't have screw and chop music. We didn't have Mexicans riding around in slabs. Mexicans back then didn't know what the fuck slabs were, that came later. That subculture, honestly, they say that It became really popular in the 80s. It took off in the 80s. I don't remember that shit. You know, but I didn't catch on to that stuff till like the mid 90s and stuff like that, you know. Because that wasn't a Chicano culture thing. I mean, it's a Houston culture thing. It's an African American culture thing. But it never was a Chicano. You know, we had our own thing. We've always had our own thing, man. So I don't understand why these kids now, you know, they want to appropriate or copycat or emulate other razas' cultures and shit. But anyways, that's the subject for a different story, man. It's your boy Chuku Sam. Peace.